We are back here at the Longbranch for our very final episode of ShockTalk. We're switching it up this week. It's intern edition. I'm Evan Epstein, your broadcasting intern for the Oahe Zap. On the far end of the table, we got Nick St. Peter, a.k.a. Swaggy P, your baseball operations intern. And we got Adam Salem, your graphic design intern. Spencer Bright, usually the videographer. He's on the other side of the camera today. And Jordan Reeves.
And Jordan Reeves. Welcome back to ShockTalk, guys. I am your concession stand correspondent and new to the show. Let's dig in.
Table.
I don't know. I'll just grab my own.
And a lipstick mark on the bottom.
I'm charged up for this food right now.
Sloppy Joe's
Yo,
tasting great.
check
Got
this out.
some pasta salad, I think.
Mac salad.
Some good salad.
You guys are going to tell me if there's food on my face, right?
Oh, Scott and April continuing to treat us well here at the Longbranch.
Just like they always do. All right, as your host today, I'm going to be taking the lead here. Let's do a quick, little one-bite review. Any first initial thoughts on the meal?
Yeah, mac salad, banging. Spencer's enjoying that. Do you like that sloppy Joe? Yeah, he doesn't even need to speak. His mouth is full with this.
Can't talk right now.
This
I'm feasting.
wonderful shock talk food. I'll be taking one of these to go for sure.
I want to start by, can you guys tell me a little bit about your role here at the Zap and what a daily game might look like to you?
Yeah, so as the baseball operations intern, during the game, I score every game using Game Changer. It's a statistics kind of database, I would call it. Although other than that, I fill up all the waters. My fellow interns help me carry those down to the dugouts. We do some other facility work before the game. Then I also do the laundry. So that's kind of, in broad terms, my role with the Zap.
Yeah, I guess for my day-to-day operations, it kind of changes. Spencer and I would kind of share tasks and divvy it up depending on the day and what it looks like. My main things are just kind of managing the graphic design, the visuals for social media. Sometimes I send other stuff for Evan for the website and doing game recaps and stuff like that. But yeah, it varies, but mainly just graphic design, the media in general.
Why don't we hear from Jordan? What about your game day duties?
Yeah, that's a great point. I'm a waitress here at the Zap, so that means I go into the crowd and I take orders and I do my best to leave satisfied customers and Zap fans. And I don't know, I think I do an okay job, but I really like it. I like working with the concession stand. It's an awesome environment. Me and Addie, our concession stand manager, have been great friends for a long time, so it's awesome working with such a great group of people.
Yeah, so before I hop in, there's a ton of people that just make the Zap game day operations work outside of the front office, just from people in the press box, the merch stand, the beer carts, the wait staff, the concessions people. I'm sure, ticketing, I'm leaving people out even with that, but I want to shout out all of those people as they contribute to the experience as well, and we're very fortunate to be able to have Jordan here to represent, some of that demographic. But as far as my game day stuff goes, like Adam said, we work as a tandem doing the media. As Showtime, Mike Monum, says it best, flicks or vids today, and that's usually what it comes down to. I'm flicking up the players, getting videos, being able to do unique things like question videos and following Swaggy P and getting game day highlights. So it's been a blast.
Well, I'm not used to answering questions. I'm used to asking them. But, obviously my main job is running the broadcast, doing play-by-play for the YouTube production, as hopefully a lot of you folks at home watch each and every game on YouTube. But there's a lot more that goes into it. All the graphics that you see that come up on the broadcast, each and every day, editing those just based on different players' statistics, storylines coming into the ball game, and just what's been happening this season. So that's definitely a part of preparing for every game. Writing up game recaps, the Shock Talks here at the Longbranch, post-game interviews. There's a lot that goes into it, but overall, it's just been a great learning experience.
As a peer local, my next question relates a little bit to the community. Did you have any major surprises coming to Pier? Let's start with Nick.
Yeah, I've never been to Pier in my life before, so this is the first time that I've been to Pier. It's kind of a unique city to me. I live in the suburbs of Minnesota, so I'm around all sorts of other cities. So being here, just kind of one isolated city, it was a little different, but I really enjoyed Pierre. Comfortable city to live in. Very thankful for our host family program, and it's worked out well. Met some great people, so it's been a great summer here in Pierre.
I just filled out an Indeed application, and then I just drove across the country. So, but no, it's been really fun. I've enjoyed the entire summer. It's been really refreshing and a good change of pace for me. I live with Jordan and her lovely family, which has been a real blessing. They've treated me incredibly kindly and very hospitably and all that great stuff. So yeah, no, it's just been a wonderful time out here. Yeah.
Yeah, we do what we can. I love, as a part of our host family program, I love it. I think it's a great opportunity to really immerse our interns and players into the culture that we all live every day. And I like to call it paradise. So on that note, let's get to Spencer.
So the first thing that I noticed is there's like one street, like everything's off one street, and just seeing all the businesses, whether it's the bank, the restaurants, the gas stations. I am very grateful for everything being so close in proximity, as I'm from Georgia, living in Metro Atlanta right now. So I spend a lot of money and gas just whipping around everywhere. But here, I feel like I barely ever fill up. So that was one of the big things. One of the big things that I noticed. But also, want to shout out our host Dadlon. Getting to live with Swaggy P has been great, and he showed us a little bit about Pierre in the area when we got here, so that helped us get familiar.
I just gotta say before, I only filled up my gas one time since I've been here. I've been at the gas station one time. I've been here the whole summer, and I filled up my gas tank one time because you drive.
Yeah, I don't think it's been anything specifically about the city that has surprised me, but it's just been the people here that have been so awesome. The host family system in general, you have more than 30 families that just welcome players and interns with open arms. I mean, I'm with the Janeses, and they've been absolutely fantastic. But beyond the host families, everyone here in the community is just so welcoming. I mean, I've had so many great conversations with strangers, and you start talking. It's, oh, you work for the Oahe Zap, and it's great because this community loves the Zap and being involved with the team, and then you get to talk with the fans, and the fans are the most important part of a ball club because you can't run without them. And it's just been meeting just so many nice and incredible people here. That's been the best part of this summer.
Awesome. Good answers, guys. I love the way that the Zap community, or the peer community, really rallies around the Zap. I think it's really valuable to what we're trying to do here, and having a community-oriented game. I think that's awesome. And I should have started with this, but where are y'all from? Tell me a little bit about home and how long it took you to get here. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, so I'm from Maple Grove, Minnesota. It's about 6.5 hours from Pierre, South Dakota. So compared to these guys, it's not too far away. I'm relatively close.
Yeah, so I'm from North Providence, Rhode Island. It took me it took me 4 days to drive here, but I could have done it in 3. So it was like 1,700 miles, just beelined it across the country.
I'm a local.
As I said, I'm from Georgia, go Dogs, and it was about a 19.5-hour drive up here, and I enjoyed it.
I'm from Mamaroneck, New York, just about a half hour north of the city. It took about a 5-day road trip to get out here. Pittsburgh, Chicago, Madison, Sioux Falls, stayed a night in each one of those cities. So a nice little week across the country before I made my way over to Pierre, but it was a bunch of fun.
Did you do anything fun on your journey?
Went to a Cubs game, played some golf with some friends back in Madison. I go to school at Wisconsin, so it was right on the way. Nice to stop back there, kind of reconnect before coming out here for the summer.
Sticking in true ballpark fashion, everybody knows hot dogs. Let's talk about them. Let's go ideal hot dog toppings. Nick?
I'm a pretty plain hot dog guy. I mean, maybe some ketchup and some mustard, but other than that, I like my dogs plain, Yeah, plain simple.
All right, well, on the complete opposite side of Nick's plain glizzy, I like I like a dog that's loaded. I'm talking that real good mustard. I'm not talking no yellow, no Heinz, no whatever.
What are you talking?
I'm talking that coarse ground. What is it? That
Like deli style?
Nah, not deli style. You know the you know that
With the
mustard.
seeds?
Yeah, with the seeds. Yeah, yeah. I'm talking that mustard. It's got a name, whatever. Spencer, put a photo of what mustard I'm talking about. Right there.
The test
you.
is how long can Adam talk about mustard on
Okay.
this episode?
So anyways, really good mustard. I'm talking onions, a little relish, and that's that. Keep
In
it simple,
terms
keep
of
it good.
relish, are we talking sweet relish or dill relish?
On a glizzy, I could go either way. I prefer dill.
Good. Okay. On to Spencer.
You know, I'm going to keep it simple. Shout out to the Grill Master Maya for always shepping up the hot dogs on game day. I just like regular yellow mustard.
Nothing else?
I feel like I could go one of two ways. I could go with Nick over there and go for a plain dog, but nothing beats a chili dog. But gotta go out to New York City, get yourself a dirty water dog. I mean,
What?
So to confirm, it's just it's a regular dog just in dirty New York water. All right.
exactly.
Understood. Thank you for bringing that perspective to the table, Evan. As for my ideal hot dog, I'm gonna have to go. It's all in the bun. It's all in the buns. I need like a nice, soft, yeah. And then I'm gonna go mustard. I don't really care if it's yellow. I don't really care if it's deli mustard. Back on topic. Let's talk a little bit. I know you guys have had the privilege to travel to some away games. I want to hear a little bit about how the away game experience has shaped your overall experience here at the Zap. Start with Nick.
It's been a good experience, good team bonding, fun to go and not have much to do on game day on the road, so it's been good.
Yeah, I mean, so me and Nick have, like you said, we head on the road, and it's very different because we come to Hyde Stadium for a home game. There's a lot of setup that goes into each and every ball game, setting up the stadium, cleaning the bathrooms, doing just a little bit of the dirty work that you need to set up the ballpark. Whereas you go on the road, and Nick, I know you're doing Game Changer. All I'm really doing is calling the game in. We do road games on Mixler, which is kind of just an audio stream online. And so all I do for those games is I do my game prep, make sure I'm getting statistics before the game. Still a normal game prep for a broadcast. But other than that, we get to kind of just have a lot more fun on the road. I mean, we've been shagging fly balls before the games. Just there's a lot of stuff we do on the road that we don't have time to do here at home, which it's definitely good to be home, but there have been some fun times on the road as well.
And yeah, no, I think for Spencer and I, because our experience kind of parallels theirs a little bit differently, we're not required to go to any of the away games. We went on like the first away game stint. It was like a 5-game trip. It was a lot. I don't know how they do it. It's like to travel, going all these new places, but it's exciting and it's a new opportunity. We went to Spearfish and we went to Fremont, so it was really nice to go to those places. But overall, it was really fun.
Yeah, similarly echoing what everybody else has said, I will never forget sleeping on the floor in the Airbnb at Hastings on the first road trip. That definitely stands out. But, I mean, I think we can all agree that one of the more unique things is just the little experiences and moments that you have on the road. Getting to see Cole shave Trey's head. Aiden cooked me breakfast one morning. Just getting to, I ate with Emiliano and Angel, and just, especially it being the beginning of the season, those relationships with the players start to really develop, and so that was something that was special for me on the road trips.
Yeah, the one thing I was going to add on that I think you started to touch on at the end is just how close everyone gets on the road. Trey shaving his hair to try and end a little bit of a skid out in Nebraska. I mean, after some of the wins in Spearfish, I still remember karaoke on the bus where you pull out the bus microphone, pull up some lyrics on your phone, and Nick, I know you were up there doing a little bit of a performance, but just memories like that where everyone where everyone just comes together. It's really nice, and it's something I think that's unique.
Let's talk a little bit about game day operations. What's your guys' favorite part?
Cleaning the women's bathrooms.
We knew you were gonna say that.
What's my favorite part about game day operations? Are we talking about just generally or anything in our day? Anything in our day. You know, I'm gonna go with clapping it up on the field after a win when we do win, which we've done a lot of recently. So if that counts towards our answer, I'm gonna go with that one. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'd have to say my favorite part would definitely be just making the game day post at the beginning of the day, and then hopefully making a win graphic at the end of the day. So it kind of just opens me up with some creative problem solving, and then ending it with it. Because every day I make an original thing from scratch, so it takes a lot of juice, takes a lot of energy, takes a lot of time. But also I don't really get a lot of time, so it's a fun challenge. It's really engaging and helping me be creative and staying sharp.
Adam's a beast, let me tell you. I watch it from one seat over in the press box, and it's incredible watching him cook up that stuff.
I'm gonna go favorite part of the game day is first pitch. Everything that goes into a broadcast, the graphics, the game notes, there's a lot of preparation. You hit 6:05 p.m. first pitch, and I feel like my workday is over. And the reason I say that is because, I mean, I love broadcasting, right? I'm doing what I love as soon as the first pitch is released, and the rest of my day I'm having fun and just getting in a groove, watching the game, calling the game for the viewers. So once that first pitch hits, it's just I don't know, but it's a nice feeling.
Understood. That's a great way to say it. Spencer, your favorite part about game day ops?
Yep. Before I hop on that, just echoing again what you said, Evan's a one-man show on the broadcast. I don't know how
Amen
this
to
man
that.
does it, but no one is more charged up at 6:05 than Evan to hop on that call right there. My favorite part of a game day is just the in-between moments. I like sometimes being able to pop into the dugout and chop it up with the guys, or maybe get involved in a little chirping here and there, or just
LPG,
passing by
LPG.
other people that are a part of the organization. And just being able to appreciate working in baseball. And, every now and then I'll get a good shot, a good video, a good photo, and I'm like, nice, I'm decent at my job, so that's cool too.
I gotta say, also on the similar note for Spencer's chirping, if you guys think he's like Spencer's chirping is, you like that? That's
You like that? You like that?
that's Spencer.
That's the only
Spencer's
thing I say,
Chirping.
really.
He's very polite with his chirping. He's like, you like it? You definitely like that play. So yeah.
Oh, great answers, guys. On a positive note, that was awesome. Good to hear. I really love showing up at the games and just getting to greet everyone and say hi. And I love seeing my regulars. I have some favorites, but I can't say. I know. You guys are dying to know. But on that note, we've talked about the positive. Let's talk about, not on a negative note, but let's talk about some adversity y'all have faced in your roles and the steps you might have taken to overcome that. Starting with, let's switch it up. Let's do Adam.
Oh, you put me on the spot. Adversities. I don't know. I mean, I think it's really difficult. I think the biggest challenge for me this summer was just finding a good balance between being creative and also just getting the job done. Like I said, I get really a short amount of time to make the things I have to make. I also have to incorporate sponsors and things that are deliverables that are have been already planned out way before I was here. So that makes my job a little more difficult to find a way to make that engaging and still look good. So that I think that'd be one. Two is also just kind of doing, I don't know, trying to do different things like TikToks and that sort of stuff, which is a little bit different for me. Not really my cup of tea, but it's also kind of required to, that's just kind of where we are in the current social media landscape. But yeah, no, it's been really fun. So I think all these challenges and adversity are all really just opportunities to learn and grow.
I would say my biggest challenge, adversity, whatever you want to go with, when you're not winning a whole lot of games in this business, you got to find a motivation to keep going, and that's just, for me, it's the love of the game. Each day is a new day. You got to flush it and move on, and here we are, 7 games in a row that we've won now. So you just got to be patient in baseball. The beauty of baseball is that there's a new game just about every day. So I think just keep going, on the bad days, and the good ones are ahead.
I'm going to go back to the start of the season with this answer. So my background's from Wisconsin has been mostly calling games on radio and then a little bit for Big Ten Plus as well. But I wasn't expecting to be running the production coming into the season. I also thought we were going to have a color commentator. So as I came in here, it was adjusting. It's learning how to change between camera angles, learning how to adjust the scoreboard, learning really just how to make a video production go. And at the same time, you got to call the baseball game. And so it's a bit of multitasking. But eventually, the best part of this summer has been taking that challenge and embracing it. You know what? We don't have a production team to run the broadcast, but I get to run it. So what graphics should we play? Let's get pitcher graphics. Let's get lineups. Let's get fielding graphics and incorporate standings, incorporating different things, figuring out when to run them. And while I wasn't expecting to do so, it's just made me learn so much more this summer. And like I said, it was a challenge at first, but to be able to go through it, you come out of it with just so much more experience.
I would say my biggest adversity was I was used to a lot of my videos being results-based, and the team had a rougher challenge just getting victories at the beginning of the season. So we really appreciate and are super grateful for the winning streak that we've had. But in the beginning, we kind of had to pivot our content strategy, and we had to make different stuff. Adam and I doing the multimedia video, getting to do the day in the life with Swaggy P, getting to ask some of the question videos, show a different side of the players' personalities, maybe take some more photos, and just kind of adapt from what I was used to. And I really think that helped me to grow as a creator. And, you got to see a cool, unique side of the players as well.
Very good, guys. I'm sensing improvision, adaption. Is that a word? Adaptation. Adaptation. There it is. Thank you, Evan, and all you add to the broadcast and my vocabulary. Let's hear from this pile of sloppy Joe on the table.
Nom, 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 nom.
This is kind of another funny one, and then we can do some final thoughts. Anything y'all want to add? If you were on the field, what position would you play? And what position would I play?
Nick knows it.
Anyone?
I'd play
Nick?
center field. I love running around there, out there, making plays. I couldn't do it as good as these guys do it. I haven't played baseball in a while, but that's what I'd play. I love it out there.
I'm in right field. You guys know it. I'm in right field, but I'm making those plays. You know what I'm saying? I'm diving. I'm going past the foul line. I'm catching the ball. I'm running into the fence, even though there's not really much there. But I'm catching that ball, making those plays, throwing the ball too. I'm throwing the ball too. Would you believe it? I'm throwing it. I'm catching it.
All the things.
Maybe you put me in the lineup too. Throw me in the lineup. I'll hit a ball.
You should have seen this man in BP.
Oh, in BP. Oh,
he was consistent.
In BP, I was consistently missing.
I don't know about that.
Missing, hitting. What's
Can you
the
guys
difference?
elaborate for our fans what BP is? And maybe me.
BP is batting practice.
Batting practice. Yes.
I knew that.
That's when they practice with the bats.
Swing the bats and hit the balls.
They swing those balls and hit the bats.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Does it feel good?
I would say, since I'm a lefty, I would probably be a first baseman, and I'm long. So since, I'll be catching with my right hand, I'll be facing the field of play, able to snag the ball. I don't know if that's like a valid analysis, but
Sure is to
that's
me.
what I think.
For sure.
Well, given my poor showing in intern batting practice, I'm gonna have to go on the mound. My golf swing's coming in too much with the baseball swing, and things were not looking good out there. But put me on the mound, I can probably maybe touch 80. We'll see.
How fast? Yeah, I was gonna say, how fast do you think you're throwing?
I'd say I'd touch 80.
Tell me a little bit about what you guys want to do, future plans, maybe short term, maybe this year, maybe a little longer term, whatever you guys are thinking. I know I don't have any. So, yeah, let's start over here, and then we can close up.
That's crazy. You just shot at yourself. Why would you do that?
Yeah, my long-term goal is to work in baseball. I'd like to work in the MLB somewhere. I would love to work with the Twins, but I'd love a job with any MLB team in baseball operations.
Long term for me, imagine this. Close your eyes, viewers at home. Close your eyes. You see a picture of my face. I'm in Amsterdam, okay? I'm on a boat. I'm living on a boat. I'm working remotely because I don't need to go to the office. I'm doing my graphic design, and I'm in Europe, and it's awesome. But no, realistically, just being able to do anything I want to do creatively would be great. To be able to have that freedom, to be at that level where I'm good enough, would be great. Just being able to make a living doing creative things. That's my big goal, and that's a hard thing to do. But I think it's definitely possible. Bye, Buck. Buck's here. He's walking out.
Buck, do you want to say hi?
I'll say hi on the mic.
Say hi to ShockTalk. Yeah.
Buck's here. I'm gonna pass Buck the mic.
I'm late to batting practice, but it's okay because we had some good food, and we're going to go to the doctor, see how my elbow's doing. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Buck.
We're praying for Buck. Hope that boy is all right.
All right.
He's leaving.
I'm going to go home, enjoy my senior year of school, and hope to do something with a camera. Beyond that, I'll put no limitations on it or boundaries. Maybe linking up with one of these guys in the future, working somewhere, maybe on a boat in Amsterdam. We'll see.
Dude, come to Brooklyn. Come to Pratt. You always have a room.
I got my junior year at Wisconsin coming up, and broadcasting is all about reps. Most of what I've done so far has been baseball, hockey, and basketball. Maybe I'll try and learn how to call a new sport, say soccer or volleyball, as that's aired on Big Ten Plus. So they're definitely going to need a hand with that. And just continuing to get more reps. I hope to be calling baseball again next summer. I don't know where that's going to be as of now. Just looking to continue broadcasting.
Very good. Like I said earlier, I don't really know where I'm going from here. I'm going in my junior year at Texas Tech. I think all three of us are going. Yeah, four of us are going into our junior year, and Spencer's our outlier. But yeah, I'm a public relations major.
Old man.
And that's that.
She has it figured out. She's just in the process.
Right.
But yes, definitely want to shout out Jordan, our camera ops guy, and our general manager Lizzie for giving us the opportunity to be here. I know I speak for everyone when I say that, but
I was
do want
so
to mention
excited
that before
about
we wrap
this.
up here.
Yes, I was so excited that Evan was willing to share ShockTalk with me. It's been my dream all season. And really, all the rest of us. Evan, you do a great job. We're happy to have you here. How do you feel as like a participant instead of a host?
It's interesting. Usually I can come prepared. I know exactly the questions that I'm asking, and I'm ready to kind of structure the conversation, whereas I come onto this show and I have to field questions that I'm not ready for, and thinking of things on the spot, it's a lot harder than coming prepared and knowing what the conversation is going to be about, but I've enjoyed it, and hopefully the viewers at home enjoy this one as well.
Absolutely. You could say it's a little bit like calling a game. But with that said, I think we've had some great answers here. Again, so sorry to Spencer, but I know you'll come out with something great. Can't wait to see it. But yeah, this is my second year at the Zap. I love it. I hope to come back for a third if Jordan will have me. And yeah, I think this has been a good episode, guys. Closing thoughts, anyone?
Stay charged up, baby.
Oh, I'm charged up. Amen. And cut. Post-show note. We want to shout out Jim Netto. We love him. We love Jim. All my homies love Jim.
We love Jim Dog.
Come to the game. If not for me, come for Jim.
MVP.
Shout out Jim Dog. Jim Dog's Mountain Dew MVP. Really? I seen him cooking up. I seen him saying, "Your order's ready." I've seen him making popcorn. I've seen
Jim
him
wears a lot of
scooping
hats.
ice cream. Dude, he's a jack of all trades, master of every single one of them.